Hello, I'd like to share some information today with you in regards to stress and the holidays. These are tips for coping. This information is coming to you today by the Mayo Clinic staff. So, stress and anxiety, depression can be a stressor for yourself during the holidays and can also affect your emotional and physical health. Here are some tips on planning ahead and seeking support. Um, to ward off any of the stressors. So, the holiday season can bring stress. The holidays often present an array of demands. And due to COVID, you may be feeling additional stressors. You may be worrying about yourself and or loved ones. You also may feel some type of stress or anxiety because your holiday plans may look a bit different than they did in previous years due to COVID. But with some practical tips, you can assist yourself in minimizing the stress that accompanies the holidays. So here are some tips. When feeling stress at its peak, it's hard to stop and regroup sometimes. Trying to prevent stress, especially if the holidays have taken a toll emotionally on you than in the past. So, first tip is acknowledging your feelings. If someone close to you has passed away or you are unable to kind of be with that loved one for other reasons, realizing that it is normal to feel sadness and grief. It is okay to take time out for yourself to express your feelings and or to cry. You cannot force yourself to be happy just because it's the holiday season. So really normalizing your experiences, reaching out. If you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling like you're in need of further support, seeking out community, spirituality, or other social events or communities. And of course, please bear in mind that with COVID, please adhere to COVID-related precautions. Many individuals join online support groups, social media sites, virtual events. They can offer support and companionship. If you're feeling stressed during the holidays, it's also helpful or maybe helpful to speak with a friend, a family member, a mental health provider, your support network. Trying to reach out via text, call, video chat can be of assistance, and or volunteering your time. For example, considering possibly again, COVID regulations, dropping off a meal at a friend's home where there may not be face-to-face contact due to COVID. Also, being realistic. So the holidays, they don't have to be perfect or just like they were in past years. Families are now changing, growing. Traditions and rituals can often change as well as time passes by. Choose to hold on to what makes sense for you all during this time. And even though the holiday plans may look different this year, you can find ways to celebrate. Set aside differences. Try to accept family members and friends as they are, even if they may not live up to your expectations. Kind of having an understanding that if others get upset, distressed with something, that is normal as well. Chances are they're also feeling the effects of the stress of the holidays as well. Sticking to a budget. Before you gift and go food shopping, decide on how much money you can afford to spend. Then stick to that budget. Do not try to buy happiness with an avalanche, if you will, of gifts. So some alternatives to that are donating to a charity in someone's name, if that's possible, starting a family gift exchange virtually, if that's possible, or possibly making your own homemade gifts. Plan ahead. So setting aside specific days for connecting with friends, for other activities, for shopping, for cooking, can also assist in lessening or alleviating some stressors and or anxiety during this time. That will prevent last minute scrambling to buy forgotten gifts, ingredients, and or connecting with loved ones. Learn to say no. Saying yes when you should say no can leave you feeling resentful and overwhelmed. If it's not possible to participate or involve yourself in an activity, that it's okay to say no. Do not abandon healthy habits. Don't let the holidays become, an abundance of overindulgence. So some suggestions from the Mayo Clinic are getting plenty of sleep, eating healthy meals, avoiding excessive tobacco, alcohol, drug usage, having healthy snack alternatives, including regular physical activity in your daily routine if you are able to. Be aware of the information that you are receiving via social media. And if you feel that it's best to kind of adjust your time being exposed to those things, do so. Take a breather. Make time for yourself. Find an activity you enjoy. Take a break. Spend 15 minutes or so, longer, shorter, whatever feels comfortable for you without distractions. And have like a reset, some time for yourself. Finding something that reduces your stress by clearing your mind, slowing your breathing, and restoring your inner calm is important. Some other options may be taking a walk, if that is possible, listening to soothing music, reading a book, writing, singing, whatever you find that will help assist you and taking some self-care, some time for yourself. And also, very major, seeking professional assistance. Despite your best efforts, you may find yourself feeling persistently anxious, sad, physically drained, unable to sleep, irritable. There may be some feelings of hopelessness, and able to kind of face day-to-day routines and or chores. If these feelings last for a while, please speak to a medical provider as well as a mental health provider, whether that is a therapist, a counselor. I hope this information was of assistance, and I hope you all have a great holiday season.